I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Underdeveloped here, and today we have a review for the movie Hard Eyes. Alright, so Hard Eyes, directed by Josh Ruben. He is an actor, writer, director. He directed some like 7 episodes. He pretty much directed the entire 3rd season of Die Hard, the Kevin Hart series where he, like a meta thing where he tries to become an action star. Hard Eyes, the specific plot around it begins with Hard Eyes. He is a notorious killer who goes from city to city on Valentine's Day killing couples. And he opens up with him doing his usual thing, and it fast forwards to this character named Allie in Seattle. She is this pitch designer. She works for this jewelry company, and she's in a bad shape because her last boyfriend that she dumped, that she broke up with, now is in a new relationship and is broadcasting all over social media, so that's in her head, on top of pitching a very, very bad and unfortunate
marketing pitch
that pretty much blew up in her face because basically centered around love and death, like love and tragedy, like Romeo and Juliet. That's what the commercial was.
Yeah,
and
Bonnie and Clyde and
all that shit. There's pretty much death and love, which is not good for the climate that they're in, knowing that this killer is out here bugging out on Valentine's Day. So it kind of blows up in the face. So she's kind of in hot water. Really, she should be fired, but whatever. So the boss is a pivot. She brings in this other designer, Jay, who she already previously met before at a coffee shop. They had a little cute meet cute. Mm-hmm. But then she ends up hitting him in the face by accident. And so they end up meeting again. And he decides, hey, let's go to dinner so we can. So basically, the whole idea is that the boss will get them together so they could work on it, so they could fix the wrong that Allie did. So Allie and Jay Jay decides to have Allie meet him at a restaurant so they can talk and they can go over strategy and get inspiration. That was this initial goal, and then they accidentally end up running into Allie's ex, so she kisses him in like a quick little like a jaunt, like just to to save face, I guess. Because her boyfriend is right there. Even though she doesn't love this boyfriend anymore, I guess, because she broke up with him, she still can't get over the fact that, that he moved on so quickly and is broadcasting his love all over the internet. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and then the Hard Eyes end up spotting. Hard Eyes was going to go after the ex and their relationship, but they end up seeing the passion in Allie and Jay's kiss, so the Hard Eyes killer decided to go after them, and now the whole movie's them outrunning this fucking killer.
Basically,
And then we find out, of course, there's multiple killers similar to Scream. And then the whole style kind of rivals like Scream, in my opinion. They kill a bunch of people, and then there's multiple of them usually. Mm-hmm. And and they explain the whole fucking backstory and what they do and why they do it. Yeah. And then they win. So the structure is pretty much like any other. It's very Scream-like. It's very slasher-like, essentially. Yeah.
It very much feels like a movie that wants to be like Scream.
Yeah, Scream on Valentine's Day. That's pretty much what this is. But it's not that derivative. Like it's actually a solid movie. I like the two main characters. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about their meet cute. Like I thought it was really cringe and really weak. You know what I mean? But and the movie felt really gimmicky. Mm-hmm. But like as the movie progressed, like their relationship got more palpable for me, and I kind of dig the chemistry because I guess they spent so much time together and they actually had to start having real talks. I'm like, okay, you know what? I can get behind it. But at first, I was really cringed about it. It's very corny to me, very typical, felt very Hallmarky actually.
Yeah.
I'll say very Lifetimey.
Yeah, it was like the kind of scenes that companion parries when they have when they have the robots and meet their owners for the first time.
But that worked because that was always intentionally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
because that's intentionally
like
a parody of that.
Yeah,
so it made more sense there. But here it's a little.
But even that
place.
was done better, in my opinion. Even as a parody, even as like a Miku, I thought that was a way cuter Miku then. That shit was really corny. Like the music, all that. It just felt real Lifetimey. But as I said, as I got more into the movie, it got more real, especially when they were talking in the van. I thought actually was a brilliant scene. It was a scene where they were talking in the van. They basically run away from the killer inside of a drive-in movie theater, and they were hiding in a car, having a real talk, getting to know each other. While this couple that the van that they decided to jump in was having sex in the back of.
Yes.
So while they having this very serious, very deep emotional talk, getting to know each other and falling for each other, all you hear is the moans, the fake moans.
You're just like,
and it's very low. It's not like it gets like louder later on, but like it gets like real. But it's like you just hear like it's having this real talk and letting it drag. The music, everything is gone. It's a real scene, but you just keep hearing the faint and the rocking and the cradling. Like
they never let you forget it's happening.
Yeah, exactly. And it's hilarious because it's like it just persists. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's
like a really brilliant scene.
That's my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Yeah, I gotta say so. Yeah, for sure.
On top of this, the conversation itself being like really like emotional, just really well done.
Yeah,
the comedic contrast is too good.
That's perfect dark comedy right there. That's perfect. It's perfect yes, it's perfect dark comedy right there. It's great dramedy vibes. Like you have a seriousness, but then you have comedy at the same time. But nowadays they dramedy one scene. Yeah, not even like a mix. Like not even like here and there. Those like together at once. Mm-hmm. Serious conversation with the dichotomy and the contrast of like just fucking in the background. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous couple. You know what I mean? Like and it was just done really brilliantly. That was really funny. Mm-hmm. But then, I mean, the Hard Eyes killer itself, I mean, it's kind of badass. Like, like most of those other killers are not like Jason and Freddy and all these guys. They're not Freddy, I guess. Well, like most of those killers aren't like too mobile, I guess. They're mobile, but they don't have too much skills. They just have like their weapon and they go at you and they kill you. Like this person was actually like a tactical. Like you could tell like this person has training. Like they're throwing knives. You know what I mean? They're throwing like ninjas. They disappear like Batman. They throw knives. They actually run. And you know what I mean? Like they actually have swinging strength. They have strength. You know what I mean? They have fighting skills.
They have really good aim.
Yeah, like they're actual like hunters. You know, like they're actual like hunters. They're actual skilled warriors. Mm-hmm. It's not like just like a guy with an axe going crazy. Or a knife just going nuts. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. And I like the outfit too. You know, it's derivative of other things. It's like a combination of different things together. It's kind of like Hush a little bit. With like a little bit of Hush, but then also has like I seen a character in fiction goggle like it kind of reminds me of like basically what the Riddler had on in Batman a little bit like with the face just with the hard eyes that's glowing.
Yeah, I see that.
And it has a little bit of Hush with the jacket and the overcoat.
And like. Yeah,
and tactical, like maybe like a blade or some shit.
And he kind of walks almost like Jason, but not quite. It's like a little different.
But he also could run and is agile too.
Yeah. Well, most versions of Jason usually aren't.
Yeah, they're agile. They just walk really fast or just walk. So it's like Jason and Michael. They just walk. They don't really run at all. Mm-hmm. But you can easily outrun them. It's crazy that people don't. Like, they just walk. They don't run.
At least with Freddy, it's like, oh, you're in his domain. You can't escape him.
You can't escape him. But like, you could like Michael's. He walked. I just sprint. The opposite direction, and he can't catch him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have like anything he really could throw like that. You know, like
no,
I mean like crazy. I mean, he gets.
I think he does sometimes, but not really.
But that you need like crazy good aim, and it's also like throwing a knife. I mean, the kind of knives he has, like he uses kitchen knives, folks. Like he'll be having nothing crazy. Mm-hmm. Like Jason, I guess he has like a tomahawk, so he can throw it. Not a tomahawk. Yeah, he has like a machete.
Yeah. I was about to say, I'm like,
I guess you could throw that, but I mean, like,
I'm pretty sure he has, if I remember correctly. I think he threw it.
And he does have enhanced strength because he's not even like he's like very
he's like supernatural.
He's very supernatural.
Yeah, Hard Eyes is like more. I mean, it's more grounded in the sense that it's not unrealistically strong, but it's still obviously very strong.
Yeah, he's obviously like a trained killer, trained assassin, a trained like mercenary, trained soldier. Like that's how he fights. Like he's not someone who can easily beat. Like he's actually a serial killer. You see him, you run. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, that nigga is like he's throwing knives. You know, those little like ninja fucking blades. He's throwing them shit at you. He has like little darts. He has fucking like he has his machete. He has knives. Yeah, like, he's like prepared. Like he's like, agile, fast. Like
he has like red tinted night vision goggles.
Yeah, with the whole like heart thing, Valentine's Day gimmick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the gimmick that I wasn't crazy about, but as the movie went on, the movie I think is grew on me.
Yeah, it's not as reliant on its gimmick as certain other movies are. Like Thanksgiving was a lot more dependent on the gimmick. That used the gimmick like a crutch.
That was annoying. I'm thinking this score's like a 75.
I was just thinking straight 70.
Sure.
Like, I'm not really impressed by anything I see from this, but I can't really look at it and say anything's particularly bad. Sure. It's just a lot of just competent stuff. With some really good moments sprinkled here and there. Like, again, the van scene is usually the best part of that movie. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Overall, fairly decent of a movie. If you really want a Valentine's Day specific slasher movie, then Go for it, I guess. Support your local movie theaters. I'm not going to tell you not to do that.
Yeah, go ahead. But that's our opinions, guys. So let us know what you think about this movie down below. Just subscribe, hit the notification bell to see other reviews and movies.
Mm-hmm. See you next time, folks.
See you next time, guys.